Arsenal beat Manchester United 3-1. Welcome to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about sports today and what happened in the English Premier League and across Europe this past weekend when it comes to soccer and football as we know it. We are going to talk about Arsenal, Man U, we're going to talk about Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. We're going to talk about all the teams and what it looked like after game number 4. And as we take an international break, how will it look like when we come back game week number 5? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your number 1 YouTube show. We talk about fatherhood, faith, lifestyle, sports and fun. Here is one of those in the sports section. The English Premier League had match day week number 4. So it's 4 games that have been played and only Manchester City has been perfect. They've won 4 out of 4. They look unstoppable. They've added 4 players to their team. A defender, they've added Kovacic in the middle, they've added Doku, and they added Nunes from Wolves. That's full great. A defender, a winger, a midfielder, and another midfielder. That team is very organized. 4 out of 4 scored 5 goals. Haaland with a hat-trick. So it looks like right now Man City is unstoppable. I don't think we can catch it right now, and they get better as the season goes. You see them increasing, and their manager is not around. So the rest of us down there, let's talk about us. My boys at Arsenal, congratulations. You are able to finally beat Manchester United 3-1. What a game at the Emirates. Now let's talk about Arsenal and Mikel Arteta. First of all, these are my opinions. I'm giving you an analysis of how I see from all my experience growing up playing soccer, loving soccer, watching a lot of soccer. I've gained some insight and some knowledge that I would like to share with you. I am glad Thomas Partey got injured. Why? Because if he had been fit and Mikel Arteta had done what he was doing before of playing him from the right and the left, without Zinchenko in the team, without a back four and without Gabriel, if he had played whatever he was trying to do the other days, the first 3 games, I think we would have lost badly. So somehow I'm glad he was able to step outside. Declan Rice, what a game he had. And then Pablo Vieira, when he comes on, did you see that final pass he made for goal number 3? I'm glad for how our team played. When Pablo Vieira comes on, he gives you pace, he gives you energy, because Kyle Havertz is still slow and I think he's really lacking confidence. He's a player lacking, but he's a good player, he's a quality player. I just don't know, the spotlight is too much on a club like Arsenal if you come in for that amount of money and you're not able to perform straight away. And especially if the sub comes on. I mean, you're coming from Chelsea, you've cost a lot of money, you're giving the ball away. Everyone does, it happens to everyone. So he needs confidence, he needs time, he needs to be given an opportunity, I think, to be a great player that he can be. Remember him at Chelsea scoring in the Champions League final. But I don't know, still up to now, as I've been saying, Mikel Arteta's plan for Kyle Havertz, because he's not a typical box-to-box midfielder on the left side as Xhaka was, and he's not like a number 9 that can he sit in and cover for Gabriel Jesus or Nketiah if we need to. So still I haven't figured out what plan we have for him, but very soon I really strongly believe he will become a great player. And if the season goes and he has not been good, then we have a Champions League, we have FA Cup, we have so many games to play. We need all these players for Arsenal. Congratulations to Mikel Arteta. I feel like Arsenal looking good. I mean, the last 7 minutes of the extra time is when we really came to life and played good football, but for the 90 minutes we were almost scored. We would have lost. Is that game, that goal had stood, we would have lost that game very easily. Standout players for me again, substitute Pablo Vieira, Reece Nelson. When they come on, they bring energy. Of course, at the back, having Gabriel back was a plus. I think he did great defensively, very strong. So when he's playing with Saliba, they're playing very well. And bringing Gabriel Jesus from the bench, I think, was a great idea. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli, constant threat, great players. But the final product from Martinelli, for me, it is still lacking. He does a lot of good things, but the final ball, that final pass, now he makes good ones. He actually had the assist for the first goal, but the amount of ball touches he has in the opponents are so many compared to actually he had more touches in the opponent's half than any other player, but his final ball still needs to get better and better. Declan Rice, what a game, what a way to introduce yourself with your first goal for Arsenal fans. Good job manning the midfield very well, but I think I would like to see him play with Thomas Partey and Martin Odegaard in the middle. I would like to see them three play together. Thomas Partey may not be too chasing like Declan Rice is everywhere. Thomas Partey may be a little slower than Declan Rice, but Thomas Partey can give you that final pass. Thomas Partey can give you that through ball that go through to someone else who can be able to score a goal. That's one thing I like about him. So I'm still waiting to see a midfield of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard play, or Vieira. I think Vieira will be good, and then Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Vieira, three of them play together, and then Odegaard and Jesus up front. Gabriel play with Saka on the wings, and then my back four of Gabriel again, Saliba, Zinchenko, or Tomiyasu. I don't have a problem with any of them, and then Ben White go on the right. That's our good team. But congratulations over on the weekend. Manchester United poor form away against the top 6 team continues, and I think some major questions are going to be asked about Ten Hag and how he's doing. I think he's doing well, but the pressure of being at a big club like Manchester United is really going well. He had no players. Martinez had to go out, Varane had to go out. I mean, the defense had to bring in Maguire and Johnny Evans. So there's still a challenge with recruitment at Manchester United. How do you recruit players at a big club is very, very important. If you look at a team like Brighton, Liverpool, very good scouting. Coming to my friends at Liverpool, they were able to beat Aston Villa 3-0. Liverpool playing good without even their captain Van Dijk, so that was a good team. Chelsea, big question. Losing at home 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Wow, that's big news. That's big news. Shocked and surprised. I was shocked and surprised to see them lose that game at home. So many big questions. I mean, you've overhauled the whole team, so we'll give him time to see how Pochettino puts his team together. But again, as I've been saying, I don't think Chelsea is that level good compared to the Chelseas I've seen behind of the Mourinhos and Tuchels. The team to watch is Tottenham. They are playing really well. They won their 3rd consecutive game. They beat Burnley 5-2. I think Tottenham is playing really well, and if they can continue developing like this, I think they will be a hard team to beat. They may not win the title, but they will surely be asking questions about the top 4. In my own opinion, I think Manchester City is still up there in the air. I think they still are going to win this title unless something happens, and I feel like again Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, all of us are still chasing. Arsenal seems a little bit better than the rest of the pack. Chelsea is falling off. Tottenham is coming in. Liverpool and Man United, I feel like they're neck to neck, and I feel like as the season goes on, Liverpool might become better. And another game that was a big surprise was Brighton beating Newcastle 3-1. that game was so amazing. I didn't expect Newcastle. I expect Newcastle to be better, but they are going down. They lost 3-1 at Brighton. Brighton is playing some great football. I don't know what's happening to Newcastle, but yeah, when you come back next week after the international break, Newcastle will be participating in both the domestic league and the Champions League, and if this is how they are playing, it's going to be a very tough season for them to come back into the top 4. Now here's some news for you. Some players have to be moved on. Transfer deadline has happened already, but in Turkey you can still go. That's what Manchester United has done to send the former defender Eric Bailly to Besiktas because no club is taking him and the coach doesn't want him. Jordan Sancho might have played his last game for Manchester United after he got into a fight with the manager. The manager said he didn't play on Sunday against Arsenal because he didn't train well. The player said, no, that's not the reason. I was training very well. So if you go back and forth with the coach, your playing days are over. Antony of Manchester United and Brazilian international has been dropped from the national team because of what is happening in his personal life. So some rumors and allegations are going on of domestic violence and abuse, and he might not be playing very soon until all these investigations are done. Manchester United completed the signing of Amrabat, the guy who chases people down super fast. He's been playing for Manchester United. Liverpool also was able to sign another midfielder, Gravenberch Ryan from Bayern Munich. He couldn't play at the weekend, but probably will be seeing him very soon. And Fulham was supposed to sell Paulinho to Bayern Munich. However, that deal did not go through, so probably he's coming back to Fulham. And then Arsenal will be losing Partey for some weeks. Partey is going to be going through some scans. He had an injury. And Manchester United might be losing Andre Onana. Andre Onana is supposed to go to the African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. He was recalled but he has not accepted the call yet. If he does accept, then Manchester United might have to lose him. There's no Premier League games this weekend because of the international break. We'll come back the following weekend, and when we do, I'll be here ready to bring you all the news, analysis, and everything you need to know all the way from the English Premier League. Now, to go around the world, did you see what happened? Real Madrid continued to win. Jude Bellingham scored another goal. That young man, oh my God, scored another goal. Barcelona was able to beat 2-1 also. Lewandowski scoring a penalty right there. So those two teams in Spain are still doing as what they should be doing, so we have no problem at all. Bayern Munich was able to win, and then Leipzig was able to win. So what's happening in the German Bundesliga? Same story as usual. PSG in France, same story as usual. So those leagues are good, but I don't know. Lukaku was able to go to Roma, play for Mourinho. He came on a substitute, but they lost 2-1. And that's it from me. A quick short snippet of what happened in the Premier League this weekend. We'll take a break this week and come back the weekend of September 16th and 17th. Arsenal Gunners, congratulations. You'll be taking on Everton that weekend. When we come back, we will talk about this next week. Well, go ahead, share this video with someone who loves sports. All of you, my Arsenal fans, like, subscribe, and share. And we will be continuing to talk about sports on this channel come as the days goes. I'll see you soon. God bless. Don't forget to hit subscribe on this video. God bless you.